Oh, did we go?
Everyone go ahead and zone in.
Okie doke. All right, Bash, you got a delay between actual gameplay and that stream. Oh goodness, I had to get out of it because it was hurting.
Take that defective detector out.
Come on, get to looting. Missed one in the back.
Kill the small ones first.
Uh-oh, behind us.
We just
You're
gonna
going all the
run
way through?
past it.
Yeah, just run through.
Hey, it's Vass's girlfriend. Sorry.
No, he's not.
She even looked like she'd bucked.
Alright, so this boss just jumps around from place to place. It stays where it is, but then it'll go around the ground and pop out in 3 different spots. We will pick it up each one. There will be a whole bunch of little ones that come out. We track them to the flower and AoE them down. And then there's a jealous male that also comes out the off tank picks up. Now, while we're going ahead and through this, since this is nice and easy, one of the biggest differences between this and hard mode is the fact that A, the flowers can't be done by the same person over and over. B, there is a debuff that gets on the tank that you have to have an actual tank swap for. And C, there's a debuff that gets on the DPS that when, well, to everybody, but when they cleanse it off, it makes a yellow puddle on the floor. In hard mode, we'll want to put that puddle, actually, if we train for Nightmare, we just drop it where it is and you start learning to go around it and make sure you're not standing in it. But, so, just wanted to give a little heads up on some of the little small differences, but other than that, this is one of the easiest bosses to do on hard mode and Nightmare. So,
We gotta stand in the flower puddle to get the little ones to us. Is it the
yes,
same
you
as
stand,
Nightmare?
yes, stand in the puddle to get the little ones to you, so that way you can AoE them down.
Okay.
They hurt really bad if you don't have the buff on.
It's
So,
more like a range.
yeah, well, like I said, you have 3 sets of them usually, and if you don't time them right in like hard mode, and if you DPS actually too fast in hard mode, not so much in Nightmare because you're never going to DPS too fast, but you'll actually skip the phases too much, so you almost have to time it out. You have to slow down your DPS sometimes. It's one of the weirdest mechanics because the puddles and the little guys come out at different intervals. The puddles come out, but the little guys only come out at certain health.
Oh, that's
Okay.
weird.
Yeah, exactly. So it can mess with you when you're doing it. Especially if you've got, like, we're going to actually have, by the time we actually get to, we'll actually probably right now have a little bit more DPS on them than we need. But we'll figure that out as we, get it down. Because once we get it down, then we can figure out how to beat it, over and over, and then that's what they consider farm. Once you can beat it over and over, no problem, it's considered on farm. This obviously is story mode, so it's going to be no problem whatsoever. Alright. Pulling. Try and familiarize yourself with where it pops up. It does the same pattern every single time, and it'll do it repeat over and over. Herc, pick up that jealous male. Keep it away from
The
the...
flower's all behind. Far end.
Ugh.
Always kill the small things, then the jealous male.
Run them to the flower. Run in that
Dead.
direction.
Went to the flower and hit Rick with the shield. Those fuckers killed themselves.
Hopefully it works like that in hard mode. And then in hard mode, when he gets to a certain point, he actually, there are some extra ads that come out that hurt really bad, and we basically ignore them and just DPS them down. And this part is glitched, so just go ahead and pick it up. We're not actually in battle.
Weird.
Who was picking up? Were we picking up and handing them out at the end?
Yeah.
Who's picking up?
What are you?
I'll pick up.
Okay.
Or Pine.
I'll give them to you.
I've got a sheet right now for everything for keeping track of what people got. Brother man, do you have the sheet from last week?
Yes.
Although most of us probably won't even need gear from here. Though it's
I'm
still,
yeah.
it's still useful for any alts or anything that you have. Don't
I
go
was gonna
past
keep
this
track of
line
this
of
since I'm not.
groups. What's that?
But it being a normal run, I was gonna keep track of anything for the normal runs. I wasn't gonna have to log it to count it on the hard modes. So
Yeah, like the story mode gear, I don't think it should count for hard mode gear, so.
I
yeah,
have no problem with that as long as everybody
Yep.
agrees.
nothing here I
I
need.
agree.
So
Alright, don't go past this group of guys, so make sure you fight on this side of them. Alright, as we go, just make sure you kill the big void thing that spawns them all. the vortex. Always attack the vortex first. Also memorize where these are so that you know.
We gotta ride all the way through this one too.
Yeah, there's no point in stopping. Get them all grouped together and we can AoE the crap out of them.
Okie doke.
That thing knocked me off my... Weird. Oh, way behind everything.
Just stay behind this guy. Alright, just stay at the top of these steps. And if you don't have it on any of the tune, there's a project right over there, Ancient Technology.
Command rank 40.
Right.
Don't say that yet. No, there ain't no cigarettes.
Scuttle about these defenders of freedom, blindly denying the one true path before them.
They fancy themselves important, and their lives meaningful.
Abandon your free will, and avoid the agony of having it broken.
Alright, so we have 3 bosses. They have to go down in a specific order. Crap. I can't remember which one it is. So we're gonna fight. Yeah, it's Flame first, Hyrule first, and then Cyphus, and then Kelsara. Now the thing with Hyrule and Cyphus is that we will first start on Hyrule, and he will at some point be shielded by Cyphus, at which point we'll jump Cyphus and DPS him till that shielding is down, and then jump back to Hyrule. Kelsara I will tank over in this right hand corner. I don't know if there, story mode, if there's even a tank swap anymore after the stacks, but might as well practice it. After you get... What's that? The corner over, basically where I am standing right now is where I'm going to tank him over here. So, I'm going to keep him separated from the others because he does extra stuff too. Especially in hard mode, not in story mode. He does... This fight is ridiculously easy on story mode. On hard mode it starts becoming a little more difficult. There's tank swap after getting X amount of stacks. I want to say it's like 10 actually. 10 stacks and starts doing pretty pretty good damage, and so the tank that's not will come on Herod and Cyphus, even though Herod is not actually tauntable. Cyphus is tauntable, so make sure he's on the tank Herc. So when you start out, you jump to Cyphus first.
Roger that.
So, the only difference is so we're gonna fight that. We're gonna drop Herod. Then when once we beat Herod, Cyphus starts going, and we try and beat him, and he drops circles. When you start seeing green underneath you start forming, get out of it. And the reason why is because we need it, because he drops a insta-death on people, and the only way they can get rid of it is by running through that green circle. So make sure you stay out of those circles. Once we beat Cyphus, those circles don't mean anything, so you can run right through them. But not till after we beat Cyphus. Kelsara is blast, and the only thing Kelsara has is a death beam that focuses on one person. Run away. As the person being focused, you run away. Now, hard mode, there's a couple of extra things. Cyphus's circles take 2 circles per, so might as well get used to it, because we do not want to lose any circles that we can possibly lose, because when you have 2 per person and he drops it every so often and there's not 2, somebody's gonna die. When Kelsara, when we're down to just Kelsara in hard mode, we're going to, and I'll go through all this stuff again when we're going to hard mode, so it's not like a big deal that you have to remember all now. But like when Kelsara is, this is something you might even want to think about. If he's targeting somebody, you can't heal that person. If you heal that person, they will pretty much be dead, because heals will hurt. So you might want to practice when that death beam comes out. Don't heal that person. Drop any multi-target things or anything. So it's only single target heals, and only people that aren't being targeted by that. The other thing in hard mode is, during Kelsara's phase, there will be 3 ads that pop down, and if we don't interrupt and kill them fast, they drop a debuff that will kill us very fast. So, unfortunately we can't practice that in story mode because there's no ads in story mode, but that's something to think about, because you need to pay attention to what's all going around you. But this is story mode, so we're going to breeze through this. Just remember, fire, target, shield. And if somebody, Piney, you want to pay attention to when the shield on Herod comes, so we can tell everybody to jump to Cyphus.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Don't know. I know there's a debuff for it, so it'll say marked for, or not marked for death, but I don't remember what it is actually. But there is a debuff for the death one.
I'm here. Sorry.
Okay.
Ready.
Pulling.
Those who will not serve will die. We are the chosen.
Your struggle only prolongs the pain.
Yes, switch stuff. Goes back. No, it's fine. Go ahead.
struggle only prolongs the pain.
Which
Mark, come over here and take Kelsara from me.
is where they have a flame.
You see that little person debuff that has a number on it above you, Mark?
Yeah, the red.
Yep, that's what you're looking for. So when you get to 10,
Your struggle
you want
only
to switch.
prolongs the pain.
Brother man, you have a puddle, get out of it. Gotta be faster.
You will welcome death before the end.
Doll has doom. She needs to go through them.
Doll run through one of the puddles.
Mark's at 10.
Yep, just it. Got him.
Consumed by
Get back
fear.
on Cypher.
Okay, so
Yeah, they came
apparently
out.
there's more. I ran through 2 puddles and that wasn't enough.
You will welcome death
That was
before
weird.
the end.
Yeah, that's right here. I thought it was 2 here in story mode, 3 in hard mode.
I just did 2.
You? I thought you could just run through it. Huh.
You will welcome death before the end.
These are your doom.
Okay.
We may fall, but fear remains eternal.
Go ahead and come, Mark.
Run, don't run!
We are more forgiving than masters.
Yeah, hold the line. Here I go.
We are more
Go super
forgiving
slow.
than the masters.
Slower than I remember. Ovas.
My purpose has been served.
The shield is broken, but the sword is drawn.
$230, yeah.
Yeah, 230 recollect.
Like I really did not want to. I greeted on that too. Why can't I get that kind of luck from Agreed on getting my damn 2 set pieces, huh?
Yep.
Can I have a few minutes? I need to throw something on the grill for their want to eat their dinner earlier and give me a hard time over here real quick.
There you go.
How many minutes?
I gotta start the grill for them. Then they're thin steaks. So just toss them on, and then I'll tell her to flip. I'll tell her to flip them. Well, just need a minute. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
There's only one in this room, right?
So, Jesus, Piney.
I'm gonna purposely stand in that.
Yeah. I was trying to move over.
Yeah,
Did
this should
anybody
be the
on
room
follow?
with 2. Is it?
Yeah, this just...
Want to do the money guy? Or not?
Also should drop a mat.
This is the one with 2, right?
Yes, it is.
Probably wait for him.
Yeah, because we're gonna need the GPS in.
All right, I'm gonna have something 1 second or 60 seconds.
Might as well just took our break. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
I don't think that's Freezer moving his character.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
my god.
I was like, oh no.
We're like, Danny, no! Don't kill us!
Yeah, I'm gonna ran straight into that lightning beam up there.
Good Lord. Does that boy need help lighting that grill or what?
Well, yeah, you gotta do more than just light it. You gotta get it going and shit, too.
Yep.
It'll take a little bit.
So I texted my old lady when, asking her if she's still at her brother's house. She said, I said, okay, but I'm starving, with a sad face. And she sends me a message back saying, that's nice. Evil woman.
What I do with Bill?
What I do with Piney.
See?
Dang mean women.
Can't walk to the pantry or the refrigerator? Oh well.
I have to cook, and then I wouldn't be able to raid with you guys.
That's why I keep bread and lunch meat and soup and
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I ordered the bread and the lunch stuff. You know, when I gave the old lady money to go shopping, and she comes back with damn crap that I didn't like, and no bread or lunch. I'm like, what the hell, woman? Oh, I'll get it on the 14th when it's payday. Like, oh my God, someone just run me over.
Go shopping for you. You have that little drawer in the bottom of the refrigerator with all your shit.
My little drawer in the bottom of the refrigerator, it's got, what has she got in there? Taters, I think.
In the refrigerator?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Well, we stick them outside, they're gonna freeze. Remember, I live in the mountains where, you know, we get lots of snow. However, if you want an ice cold beer, put it out there for an hour, and you're going to have an ice cold beer. God, that your guys' TeamSpeak is dead. There's 7 of us over there, though. And 2 of us are there's 7 people on yours and Bill's TeamSpeak, and 2 of us are in AFK.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna see how far I can pull Brother Man before he comes back.
Drag him here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. And it was almost break time anyways, so if he could have waited, but we can't do all this without all 8 of us.
Oh, he's here. Hey.
Hold on before we get started. I got a new picture. It's kind of a dumb Star Wars one, but I know B would like. Picture Darth Vader. He's holding a glass of wine. It says, "When I get sad, I stop being sad and force choke instead." True story.
Ooh, not the stink eye.
Alright, when we go in there, everybody on the one on the right first, and then the one on the left. Take them down one at a time.
Okay, when you or I guess we're going.
Ooh.
Who's left?
He said right first.
Yeah, everybody take the one down, and and then the other one.
That's one thing I definitely know, my right and left.
It's hard to believe, huh?
No, that's the only thing I know, so.
Oh. Jumped away
Dang
from
it.
you. Wow.
Piney problem forced.
Nope, I pulled it to me.
How dare you?
Don't forget Brother Man.
He died of stink eye. Alright,
That's
but
fun.
don't be grabbing anything yet, guys.
Brother man, if there wasn't ladies in this channel, I'd tell you what you needed to do. But there's ladies in this channel, and there's no way in hell I'm telling you.
Abnormal species immigrant. Operator
Alright, so myself and Piney are blue. Herc and Brotherman are green. Doll and Bess, you're orange.
I don't see
Quill.
green. Ain't
Oh,
no green
crap,
there.
not green. Sorry, yellow.
Hello.
We're yellow,
Herc and Brother
Yellow.
Man
so
yellow.
I can
Herc and yellow,
So I can-
Brotherman yellow.
so I
Doll
can pee
and
freely.
Quill and Razor are purple.
immigrant. Operator restriction beyond this field.
So this fight's actually pretty damn easy too. Gets a little harder in hard mode, but in this version, we're just gonna go beat up those two ads, and we'll go into the middle. And the actual middle turns one of these colors, either blue, yellow, orange, or purple. I don't remember the rotation, which one comes first. The people on the left will stand in the middle of the circle, whatever color it is. So like if it comes up blue, I'm going to stand in the middle. And one of these four councils around the side will light up. And the other person, if in the case of my example, Piney, would then go run to the council and start channeling it, which takes down the shields around the core, which the DPS need to be on as soon as possible. In hard mode,
Is
it's very much important, very important, because if you don't get a lot of time.
Is it the council or the con?
Council.
It sounded like you said council. But yes,
Council,
I know it's
council,
council.
whatever. Thanks. Take care. Make sure you're taking care of the ads. Do not step outside of the circle if you're in the middle. And tanks, make sure that you, or Mark, I guess. So, make sure you pick up the ads so that they don't interrupt the person hitting council.
Okay.
And so once we beat all the cores down, there's 8 cores, so basically DPS are kitty corner to each other. So you'll hit the one, and then you'll go across and hit the other one. You can either split up, or you can all go on one, beat it down real quick, and up to the other. I would suggest doing 2, but actually it would only be 2 and 1 because there's only 3 DPS going on to cores. Because one will be actually doing the channeling. So we'll beat down all the cores, and then we'll get to the middle boss. There will be a big boss that comes out, and we gotta beat the crap out of him. Every once in a while, he'll put up a shield, and each one of those circles around the middle area will have a color in it. The people of corresponding colors need to get to those said things: blue to blue, orange to orange, yellow to yellow, purple to purple, maybe green to green. I don't know. Maybe we can add blue and yellow together and it'll become green. So then we just rinse and repeat until he's dead, and that is story mode. Hard mode of this is a little more fun. So you have basically all the same things. The ads hit a hell of a lot harder, so the tanks have a harder time of it, and the healers have a harder time of it. But the DPS need to beat down the cores a lot faster than what normally goes on. That part's actually pretty simple. Oh, there is orbs too that you have flying around, orbs that you have to get and pick up for the colors in hard mode. Those are fun too. Then you have the middle part where we're beating up the middle boss. Once we're done with that, when we're doing all the colors and everything, it'll call out a random color. That color has to get into the middle and right underneath the boss. And two people, there's 2 that'll call out 2 different colors, and you'll have to actually touch. So yeah, that's fun. If you don't, they both die, or the one will die.
I'm getting bad flashbacks.
Yeah.
Starting to sweat.
But honestly, other than that, there's really not a lot to it that's different. But we'll get to it once we actually get to this boss on the hard mode. You'll see a lot easier than I can explain stuff. So you pull a couple times and all right, that makes sense. But this is story mode. Once again, no problems. Shouldn't have any problem. And I'm gonna pull in a minute. Pulling.
Aberrant infestation fraud. Blue bisection of system anomaly initiated.
Council's up, Piney.
On it.
Get on those cores, people.
Unexpected activation sequence initiated. Diagnosing yellow nomadon.
Did he say yellow this?
No, it's still yellow. It's still blue. Orange.
Safety fail-safes. Green
Purple.
nomadon. Gray concave. Now probable result.
Console.
Orange. System
Yellow.
merge. System merge.
Herc, stay in the middle. Inside that yellow glowing circle.
I am here.
Oh, we have a regulator.
Seal failure imminent. Evacuation protocol
Shutdown
failed.
requires administrator authority. I'm sorry. Shutdown requires administrator authority.
Operator response timed out. Please repeat.
Sometimes going into the circle, it's better to just jump in that
Yellow.
circle. One yellow.
You know.
Sometimes just making that little jump will give that extra little bit, so recognize that you're in there.
Operator response timed out.
Please repeat.
Orange.
An orange. Orange.
One of the other things is right now you can get both, but I'm pretty sure in hard mode you can only get one.
Operator response timed out.
Please repeat.
Yep, I'll let you get both of them.
And it's good to just keep running around. You can't hurt them anyways while that shit's up, so just run around, make sure all of them are gone.
Operator response timed out.
Please repeat.
Operator response timed out.
Please repeat.
Brother, man. That's funny.
Operator response timed out.
Please repeat.
System failure. Adapting.
Hold on.
Process aborted.
Good job.
Good
System
job.
failure. Adapting. Process aborted.
Oh, 47 command ranks and stuff.
Don't go anywhere once you walk out.
Think we got DPS for hard mode.
We should. I mean, this actually is one that, like I said, it's not that hard getting past. It's more mechanic heavy, which is actually good because it's easier on the DPS, better, a little bit harder on the mechanics.
Yeah.
But you can learn mechanics better, easier. You can get up, DPS.
Yeah.
After you eat a piece of broccoli, go. What you gonna call it? The snow. What? My ass. What you doing? I was oh, and the foot. Right, control. The top white basket should be the top left back one should be the.
Do we want to fight the other money boss, or?
Yeah, why not?
You'll do whatever. Money. Do we want to plan hard mode for tomorrow? Okay. This one's a pain in hard mode, right?
This is a
Yes,
pain
it
in the-
is. No, actually, it's really easy in this because he burns
Well, yeah,
down so much easier. Because in this one, the first phase, there's like nothing to it. You have to like beat him down to like half before he even does anything. He just kind of stands there and jumps a few times. It's really stupid. But in hard mode, at least there's a couple extra mechanics in it. Like the tanks have to run through the blue crap once they get a debuff. Stuff like that. Yeah. So we're just gonna go beat them down to like half, and then after that, we're gonna give out nanites, which will take to each one of these pillars, whichever one he. Oh yeah, that's right. The ones that he's tied to is how it used to be, but he's not even tied to them anymore. So we take nanites, we take him to one of the pillars that we can channel. We channel it until he's right there, make sure he doesn't jump, and then you just move away from it to break the channel, and that'll make the pillar fall. So you can make it fall at any time. Just you'll see the nanites. There'll be a little red, orange circle above you, orangish. Whoever's got it, just gotta tell me which one we're gonna go to. Say where you are, so I can bring him to wherever we're gonna drop it.
Right.
And basically you do that. In storm mode, it's just do that, and then he goes to his phase of percentage down, and he blows a whole bunch of stuff up around everything, and we DPS the crap out of him. That's story mode.
Alright.
Hard mode, we have to drop more towers because he also has a tie along during the first phase. We have more towers to take out, and we force him to do it. And we have the lightning, and the end phase. The healers actually only focus on the DPS, who will all stay stacked around him, and the tanks stay out away from him, so that he actually will target them with everything. Hard mode's a little harder, but it's all doable.
Alright.
You guys ready? I'm gonna pull.
Yeah.
Won't be snoring when we get to hard mode.
Somebody should have all these explanations written down in how to explain to an ops group what will be happening.
Oh God, we are doomed.
What I mean is they should have like a script already written out so that anybody can take it and use it. Well, if it's written, then it's great, because you're really good actually with writing. I don't mind the way you write stuff down. It's very easy and nice and concise.
You seen his handwriting before?
I saw his type work.
I know my handwriting is horrible.
Or have
Check
nanites.
if you have nanites.
I have nanites.
Yeah.
I'm over here. Over here.
Other man. Tiny.
And what do I do in nanites?
You go see the blue clicky pillars.
Okay. Wait.
Turn channel and wait.
Ass and Kylan.
I have nanites.
Some,
Oh crap.
You stack up now, right?
Yeah, you stack up for AoE heals, and the tank would normally be outside of.
Oh.
I hate this last fight.
It's easy.
I like Underlooker better.
Oh. Underlurker makes me shiver.
Because it's like looking in the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
It comes so.
Not really gonna adjust it at all on this boss. Normally you adjust so that, because you want to take the tentacles down at the same time. So I'd normally adjust. But honestly, we're actually doing, everybody's pretty much doing pretty good on the DPS around the same amount, so we'll have to call out percentages and whatnot. But, so we'll start this fight, two tentacles will pop up. We beat the crap out of them. One person in the back, usually a healer, to kite the spit to make sure it doesn't all get into the same, or into the spot where we're gonna run into. During the tentacle part of this, we'll want to get them down at the same amount. Left side left, we'll take the left tentacle, the right side will take the right tentacle. There will be 2 ads that spawn in the back. We need to kill those as fast as possible. Right where Kylan's jumping. They should be somewhere in the back. It's in the back. That's what happens. So we'll beat down the tentacle. It'll come. We'll move back here because there will be little spawns that come from the actual boss. We do not touch those. We just let them go because they hurt bad, even worse than hard mode. So we repeat this. Hopefully we only have to fight 3 tentacles. I'm not even sure that in story mode it counts or it matters if you beat them down at the same time or not, but we should try to so that we are in the habit of it. Because the more tentacles you have to fight, the more tentacles you have to fight inside too. So we beat it down, and they only show up in like 3 spots, or 2 spots that the tentacles will show up in, and they'll go 1, 2, then 1. So when where the tentacles go, you'll know right away. So we beat down the tentacles, and then we get pulled inside the vortex. Once into the vortex, we have a whole bunch of platforms to jump from. One of the biggest important things that I've seen so many people get wrong, tank needs to go onto it, has to have 2 platforms. The main tank needs 2 platforms. One to jump on and stay on, and then the spit goes there, and then the other one to jump off of. Here's the thing, nobody else can be on those platforms while the tank is on them. If you are on them, it will hurt you a lot. It'll hurt the tank a lot. You don't want to be sharing the platform with the tank. So don't go where the tank is. If you gotta go around, that's fine. Just don't. Usually I'll take like one of the highest ones to tank it on the sides. The 2 sides. They should be opposite of each other too. So while we're in there, tanks, I'll tell you when to taunt it off of me. It'll spit at me, and then you can taunt it off when its chilling scream is done, because that's when it will do that. I need you to taunt as soon as possible.
Okay, just tell me to taunt, and I'll taunt.
I will let you know. Healers, you really don't have to move anywhere. You can reach everybody with heals from the topmost platform, so there's really no point to moving. Just stay where you are, kill the irregularities when they come up, but we'll get to that. DPS, you will go down, and Piney and Freezer will take the left side, Brotherman and Vess will take the right. You will jump onto the platform that the tentacle is on, you'll beat it down. Get in the habit, when the tentacle goes up, you jump off onto the platform back behind, either way. But off of the platform the tentacle is going to slam down on, and then you jump back down onto that platform and DPS it. Important factor is that you have to, even as ranged, be on the platform as the tentacle, because you will not hurt it if you're not on it. Other key factor is that I've seen happen a lot is end up targeting the boss instead of the tentacle. So pay attention, make sure that it is the tentacle you are targeting. Because if you're beating up on the boss, it will start taking aggro off of me and start wildly hitting people. So we'll beat those. You guys will beat those tentacles down. We'll just tank it back and forth. Healers will heal. You guys will beat those tentacles down. Those tentacles are down. The first ones, the irregularities will come up, and we gotta kill those as fast as possible. Everybody on them. DPS. I know they have a actual schematic as to where they pop up, and I mean they pop up on like almost every platform. Don't stop and beat one up that somebody's already beating up. Move on to the next one. If somebody's beating up on that one, just move on to the next one. Unless there's like already into the hurting us phase, and then just kill whoever, every single one of them left. But DPS, you should be fast enough to, especially in story mode, to beat those down really fast, move on to the next one, and just keep going. Yeah, you should really familiarize yourself, especially once we go into hard mode, where they pop up. They have maps of all the platforms where everything goes. It'll actually show you where the tank usually stands too. Then once we beat the irregularities, tentacles again in the back, and we'll repeat the same process over and over.
It's just like 3 times, isn't it?
Yes. Hence over and over.
And over.
No, that would be 4 times.
Over.
Now, keep in mind, and I don't think it does it in story mode, but if you don't beat the tentacles in time, you'll have 4 of those to do. So you'll actually have to beat 4 tentacles if you don't beat them down at the tentacles at the same time. So the better we can keep coordination between everything, we get better.
Okay. Just have tanks call out percentages.
Okay.
Oh, and keep the tentacle face away from the DPS. I forgot to say, other man, get on it, even as a DPS, get on inside that red circle. Adds in the back.
Hit 55%.
We're at 41, 40, 39. In the back.
25.
Back. Don't touch them, don't go near them. We're at 50.
53. $30.
20.
12.
Where the men move. You're in poison.
Ads.
Ads. %.
We hit 55. $30.
19.
Ads.
Whee!
Alright, I'm going to the left, Mark. You take the right hand platform. The
Hey, I'm gonna go
high
right,
back-
okay? The high back one?
Taunted off. Taunted off.
Got the time.
Perfect. Taunting back.
Okie doke.
Go ahead and taunt. Taunting back.
This tentacle's dead.
Okay.
Irregularities, kill him.
Does that go for everybody? Well, tanks included?
Yes, kill any you.
Thanks, brother.
Taunt.
Got it.
Taunting back. Taunt.
Got
And just so you know, Mark, the whole reason when it taunts on me, or when I know it taunts, is it spits at me this yellowish, greenish fluid, taunting back, and then it's gonna scream right after. So as soon as it spits that, I know to tell you to taunt.
Got
Just in case you have to main taunt it up. Just in case you have to main.
Got him.
Irregularities.
Irregularities. Taunt.
Got it.
I hit the wrong button. I taunted it back. Oh well. Luckily it's the story mode. If this had been hard mode, I probably would have screwed us.
Shame on you.
Taunt. Because you mitigate the damage that I take, so. Taunting back. Oh, and when we get to the last phase, make sure everybody's on their own platform. So once the tentacles are down, everybody to their own platform.
Are there no more celebrities?
Nope.
Okay.
Once the tentacles down, you just beat up on the boss. And that's the boss.
That was easy.
This is story mode, it should be.
I know. I'm saying it brought back a lot too doing this.
Alright, everybody here? Alright, looting.
Yeah. So, I already know about you, Bass. What does everyone else say about tomorrow? Everybody thinks nothing about tomorrow.
I got
I'm
both pairs
good.
of pants, so somebody who else rolled?
I have 216 set, but I wouldn't mind having a 230.
The other person would probably be Kylan. Yeah.
Okay, brother, man. Yeah, because we can have Devlin take Bass's spot, but if one more says they can't make it, then we'll just forget it. Okay. No, I know it wasn't permanent, but I just, if we can keep going, I would like to progress into hard mode now, so.
Okay, does anybody have any issue with me giving this, because I got both pieces, so is that okay to give them to Mark, or do you want?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, whoever needs them.
Thank you.
You.
McDowell. Good job. Except for